Afternoon, Short Family Gamers. This is Commissioner Short coming at you from the compound, the site of Short Family Games 2021. We are 8 days away. I thought I'd give you a quick update on some things that you need to know. And if you haven't read your informational sheet, just some things that we need you to do here up and coming in the next few days. But before I do, I want to just give you just a quick recap on, the Short Family Games is a great opportunity for short family to get together and have a good time. Now, obviously, the games are hard and they're long. They're a test of skill, test of endurance, test of pride and passion. They're a lot of fun. But obviously, if you win the Short Family Games, you've endured a lot and you've gone through a lot and you've earned it. That's why it's not easy to do, and it's not probably made for everybody to win. Simple as that. I mean, there are teams that are either too old, not skilled enough, don't know the games enough, they can't win. It's just as simple as that. But as you are going through the short games, you have to remember there are two things that our motto sticks by: is there's no whining, and there's no pathetic excuses. Um, if you haven't played a game before, well, tough luck. If you don't have a skill in the game, tough luck. If the wind was blowing while you were shooting the BB gun, well, no whining. Uh, this is for fun. It's a great time, and not everybody's going to win. Only one team's going to win, actually. And so there's going to be 15 teams that are leaving without a title. And so, again, no whining, no pathetic excuses. Come, do your best, have a good time, and we're excited to see everybody in 8 days down here at Short Games. Uh, as you know, there's 7 yard games, 3 bar games, 4 challenges, and 1 relay. 15 events, and this is what we're going to keep it at. I would like to keep it at 15 events. We have done away with minute to win it, so we've saved a ton of time at the end of the night. So things are going to move along very quickly. But obviously, the games, if we are going to make midnight, which is always our goal, we need people to play throughout the day. You can't sit down and take a 2-hour break and not play. That is not how this is set up. There are no 2-hour breaks at short games. You might get a chance to sit, get something to drink, get something to eat for about 10 minutes, and then you got to get back to it. And I'm going to be pushing people all day, as I do every year, to keep you moving throughout the day and keep you playing the games. You will get tired, you will get sore, you will be sore the next day. And again, some people just won't win, and that's the way it is. So, hope everybody's ready to go. A couple things you need to know. On Sunday, I will be breaking down rules, and I'll break down the entire relay of exactly what each player has to do in the relay. So you'll see that on Sunday. I'll do some rules on Sunday for some games, and I'll also do some on Friday, again, just to remind people on what we're going to do. On the 27th, we're going to draw brackets and volleyball teams, and so you have to have your team name into me. Now, somebody said to me, well, we've had a couple of questions and a couple of comments, and so, as you know, I will take suggestions. I won't always listen to your suggestion, and I won't always do what you ask, but sometimes I do. One of the things that was said last year is that, why do we have to change our names? We could have the same uniform every year, or we don't have to buy anything new. And 100%, you can have the exact same name for the rest of life, so that you don't ever have to buy a new uniform or put any more money into this than you need to. So when you're announcing your name, it's up to you what your name is. You want to keep it the same and maybe be the same forever? Be the same forever. No problem. Number 2, do you have to do a video? No, you don't. You can just send me the name of your team in a text. Or you could just write it on Facebook, Short Family Games. Or you can be a little bit more elaborate. Remember, we give a award to the best video for short games. And so if you want to be involved in that, you want to take a shot, you can do it. Do you have to do it? You absolutely do not have to. Okay? But that's due by noon on the 27th, so we can draw the brackets and we can draw volleyball partners. The 28th, Mac's going to do a thing on Facebook Live, which is a little odds game. It is a $20 entry fee this year to help cover some of the cost and making sure that we have all the equipment we need to run short games. And then there's a chance for you to win your entry fee back and maybe a little bit more. 29th, I'll be doing a team tribute, as I've always done. It's going to have a little different format this year, but a little tribute to all the teams that are in this year, and we're looking forward to that on the 29th. That'll be Thursday, Friday, the 30th. I might do another rules thing or any last minute stuff that I need to put out there to make sure everybody's ready to play. And then of course it's 9 o'clock. Saturday is player check-in and pictures. 9:30 we will start the games, and everybody will be on event at 9:30 starting somewhere, and you will be assigned that, and we'll go through that on Friday. So Dags, Shuffleboard, Hammerschlagen, the 3 bar games, Can Jam, Cornhole, Volleyball, Cube, Axe Throw, Pickleball, and Ramshot, the 7 yard games. The challenges, just like last year, Marksman, Around the World, Corks and Cups, and Darts. Darts, we are going consecutive order. You've got to hit each number in order and then the bullseye, and you'll have 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes on any challenge. So they are all timed. You got 5 minutes. Marksman is all about accuracy this year and not so much about time. Time is only the tiebreaker. So if you are a perfect shooter, you're going to try and do it for time. For those of us, and for instance, me and my wife, we can't hardly hit a target, and we will be last in Marksman. We don't care about time. We're just going to try and score some points and hit some targets. But as I said, we'll explain a little bit more as we go here in the next week. One last thing that I wanted to just touch base on. We do have 16 teams this year, and there's been some questions about that. And simply, I gave 2 teams a 1-year exemption to get in because I wanted to have 16 teams. And from this point on, we will always have 16 teams, so there's no luck of the draw in getting a bye and getting through without having to win some games. And so we always want to fill that with short family first. And just so you know, I did ask Calvin and Jamie. I asked all of John's kids. There's an open invitation to John's family if they want to come down and play. We'd love to have them if they can, and if they can't, no worries. And we're going to start to have more conflicts down the road as people get busier. And so we will have things like we're doing this year. We granted some 1-year exemptions. My niece Katie and her husband Zach DeLong are going to get a 1-year exemption. They're going to play this year. They'll be a great family to be in, and we're excited to have Katie and Zach. And then Danny and Alex will be playing this year, a 1-year exemption. Danny is Morgan's very good friend, and Alex is her significant other, and they will be playing for a 1-year exemption this year. And so they were rounding out our 16 teams, and excited to see everybody's team name. You needed to get it to me by July 27th. Looking forward to seeing everybody in 8 days at Short Family Games. And remember, no whining, no pathetic excuses. And I hope everybody's ready to go, and I can't wait to see everyone. Thank you.